Lex, can you still hear us at least?
Yes.
Also, I randomly decided to put Helen on Emily and Zee's group and Dan on Matt and Lex's group for fun.
Why not?
Oh, wait. What's happening?
Okay,
There's
so
three of us now?
I will explain shortly. I will explain now. Welcome, everyone, to the semifinals of Game Night Double Dash. We are joined by Matt and Lex, who defeated their brother Feats and Tommy. Wait.
Other way around.
Other way around, they defeated their brother Tommy, and Feats was there too.
There you go.
And we are joined by Emily and Zee, with their team name that I don't want to say again.
Purple Pussy!
Thank you. Who defeated Helen and Dan in the last episode, and we're going to be playing a game today called... Jen, take it away.
The next slide. Oh.
I love that game.
Wavelength! Alright, here's how Wavelength works. They're using an online emulator for it, and here's how it works. There is going to be a secret point, like a secret area on the board that you're going to want to aim for, and so for this one, it'll be like underrated movie to overrated movie. So one person on your team is going to want to come up with a movie that will land right, that will lead your team to put the arrow in that zone. So for this one, you'd probably pick a pretty everyone agrees it's a good movie. I don't know, Everything Everywhere All at Once. I feel like that's a good example for this one.
Sure.
And if you are able to move your marker to where it is, your team gets that many points. The opposing team, once you pick, will get to decide left or right, and if the 4 is left or right of where the red marker is, and if they're correct, they get 1 point. Whichever team reaches 10 points first moves on to the game night finals. Helen and Dan are still here, and they also learned how to play the game beforehand, so I was like, why not throw them in the game for fun? Because this game is great for overall discussion amongst the team. So I decided that Dan will be on Matt and Lex's team for this round in solidarity, and Helen will be on Zee and Embly B's team for solidarity as well.
Woman.
Women.
Oh, yeah.
Women.
It doesn't work as well when I say it. Anyway. Alright, I'm going to reset everything. I'm also going to flip a coin. Someone yell heads or tails.
Heads or tails?
Head.
Tails.
Or tails?
Love me some good head.
It was tails. So
good
Lex,
job,
you're going to be the first clue giver.
All right.
All right, Lex, can you see the screen?
Yes.
All right, and I'm going to get some new cards for you. So the cards left is dark and right is light.
All right.
And I'm going to need everyone else to close their eyes.
Okay.
All right, so Lex, this is your target area. Everyone can open their eyes.
Okay.
Lex, you must give a singular clue that will lead your team to put the red line in that area.
Can the clue be anything?
The clue can be anything. Just don't be very dark, very light, not that dark, not that light. This is a tough thinking game.
Indeed.
See, I got one brain cell, so this is gonna be a little tough. But we're gonna try.
Together we make 2.
Yeah. Oh, and Helen.
We got
Together
3
we
at
make
least.
3.
I can picture the thumbnail now. I'm gonna have Helen and Dan just from the eyes up, coming out the bottom. Lex, you have a clue in mind.
Yes. Dim.
What'd you say?
Dim.
Dim?
Dim.
Okay.
Which is enough to see, but I would still classify dim as on the darker side.
Yeah, I agree. But dim has a vagueness or I don't know. When I think dim, I think kind of like a grayish thing, which there's still like a lightness to it. So
Yeah.
part of me definitely leaning towards dark, but not like.
Yeah, it's not like I wouldn't say it's like halfway to dark, but I would say it's like in that quarter right there.
Dylan, am I allowed to ask you, or sorry,
You
are
can
we allowed
request me to move the red line.
Okay, Matt, would you be okay if we moved it, the line, just not finally, but like 4 places to the left, just to see it, visualize it?
So I would like to see that visually, of course.
Yes.
Did you want 4 big ones or 4 small ones?
I meant 4 big. I
Yeah,
apologize.
for big.
All right,
Yeah,
like
for
I
two-
small.
didn't realize there was a small option.
I'd say 1 big to the right,
Yeah, I agree with that.
and then 2 small to the right.
Yeah, kind of line
That
up
feels
with
that feels good.
All right. Would
It's
you guys
very
like?
close to what it originally had, but I feel I'm feeling good
Yeah.
about that.
No, you know what? I like that because it's like dim. There's there's a vague, or not a vagueness. There's a
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah.
blur. There's a blurriness to it. It's not like pitch black, but like there's like a grayness in a way. So that's
Yeah,
why.
it's like it's dim light.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, are you guys locking in that position?
That's kind of what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
All right. So Helen, Helen, Emily, and Z for a chance at 1 point. Do you think the red line is left or right of that line?
I'm gonna say right. I don't know,
I
y'all.
was gonna say right.
Yeah, we
Helen?
could do that just to open up some options, just in case.
All right. So
We don't lose points though, right?
you cannot lose points in this game. All right, we are going to reveal the board. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
I can see where Lex was going with that.
I could
I could
definitely
see too.
super far off though.
I was thinking of D&D dim, as in middle.
I
Ah.
think we went closer to the middle, but I was like,
All right. So Z, you're going to be the next clue giver,
Oh.
and
Okay.
tastes bad, tastes good.
Hmm.
I'm gonna spin the wheel a couple.
We are team A.
brutal.
Dan, Matt, and Lex are Team A.
I got
Helen,
that.
Z, and Emily B are Team B. And everyone close your eyes, except for Z. And I guess Jen. Hi, Jen.
Hi, Dylan.
All right. Z, this is your board.
Okay.
Everyone can open their eyes. Jen, if you want to run the next one, you can. Feel bad.
I don't have the website.
No, I meant like just say the things I say.
Oh, okay.
All right, sounds good. We're really good at producing.
What?
If I cover my mouth, the audience can't hear it.
True.
First of all,
You can only.
are you guys like vegan, like gluten-free? Do you-
Everything except for cilantro.
Honestly, anything except I kind of am a fruit hater.
Okay.
Emily does not
Okay.
like
I
that.
could narrow it down a little bit.
Okay.
Z, you're one clue.
I'm gonna say pasta.
That's completely to the right for me. That is what I live off of every day of my life.
For real, yeah. I'm like,
I am
I'm Italian.
Italian.
I love it. So let's see.
Ugh.
But I don't know if it would be all the way to the right. It'd be pretty far. I feel like it should be pretty far. Because who doesn't like pasta?
Say pasta, but didn't say anything on top. So if it's plain pasta, to most people that would be pretty mid. So I say maybe leaning tastes good, but maybe like a little left, like not the highest tastes good
Okay.
to it. But you guys can have other opinions too.
Just point me in the direction you'd like me to move the marker.
Right?
What's like 3 big to the right? Okay, maybe like 2 littles back or something.
Back. You saying it's mid?
Oh, your thing was like, oh, it's just plain pasta. It's mid. It's more
Yeah.
mid.
I'd say
I
it's
don't know.
still
I mean,
pretty
it's
far
definitely
to the
leaning right.
but I don't know. I'd say maybe like 1 or 2 bigs more,
Okay.
but not all the way. Okay, maybe 1 big more. Not maybe 1.
We're such pasta lovers. It's hard.
No. What do you think about that? You like that?
I can be happy with that because I feel like, again, who doesn't like pasta? And if it is like if it's just pasta in general that includes sauces and stuff, I feel like it's probably
Such
good.
comfort food, you know?
Yeah, I'd be content with this. I think.
Are you guys locking that in?
Maybe like maybe just one little. One little maybe.
To the right or left?
To the right. I just don't want to do my
Just a little bit more.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
All right. Dan, Matt, and Lex for 1 point. Do you think it's to the left or right?
Well, gentlemen, what are you? I'd like to hear your views on the situation.
I think, considering everything that was discussed, I feel like the range would be even more to the right because of like how wonderful pasta is. So personally, are we determining? We're saying like the needle. We're saying the needle should be more to the right. Is what we're saying.
You were trying to
Like,
figure out
even-
where the 4 is in comparison to where the red line is currently.
Like even
Personally,
picky eaters think pasta tastes good.
Yeah, I think
Enjoy
it's more to the right. But
I
you
think
guys,
it's more to the right. Yeah.
I agree. More to the right.
Okay, so we have Team B saying more to the right. We have Team A where the red line is. Let's reveal. I think you got the 2. You got the 2.
Oh,
That's crazy.
brutal.
I'm looking at my screen. That is narrowly. Oh frick! I dropped.
I thought you would go more.
Emily requesting one little big got them 2 points,
That's crazy.
and 1 point for
That's
Team
crazy.
A.
That's a huge deal.
So Matt, your wheel is underrated skill versus overrated skill.
Oh dang.
I can cue it. Lex, you're about to come in clutch right now.
Jen, I'll let you run it.
Please.
All right,
install-
everyone except Matt, close your eyes. All right, everyone, open your eyes.
Most have the Jen. What would Fleabor do?
Fleabor.
That's a good question.
I ask myself that every night before I go to sleep.
Really?
No.
Yeah, forget about what would Jesus do. It's what would Fleabor do.
Asking the real questions.
This is hard. What fits into the parameters of the arc I have been given? This is I'm gonna say telling me and Lex apart.
Ooh.
Oh.
This can go one of 2 ways, and I really hope it's not the bad one.
So my younger brothers are twins, so I feel like I have experience in the twin field as well. You know, closer to home. But I want to hear your take first, like.
I'll
As
be
you are
fully
related to Matt.
personally.
Yeah.
I think being able to tell twins apart is a little overrated.
You think it's overrated?
Well, at this point, me and Matt don't really care. I'm trying to really get Matt's mindset here. Like,
Okay.
what are the mental signals he's trying to send to me? So I'm gonna say it's leaning more toward overrated.
Okay. Is that like the idea is that like because like you know you care more that people are just like you know decent to you guys as people, like even if they like get your name wrong, it's like oh at least like you know at least they're trying, you know. Not you like it's not like something you hone in on, so like you know
Yeah,
people focus on that too much.
If people say Matt has had full like 15-minute conversations with the thing that they were talking to me.
Yeah. Interesting.
It's that sort of.
It's a little brutal.
Yeah. All right. I mean, I'm willing to lean the way you're thinking.
I'm gonna say around 4 big to the right.
Hmm.
Does that feel good, Dan?
Hmm. Maybe. I don't know. Can we do one to the left just to look at it?
One big notch.
Yeah, one big
Yeah.
big notch to the left. Okay. Sorry, I need to sit up for this one. Hmm. I'm trying to get into Matt's brain right now. Because like I can see it from one way, it's like, oh, like, you know, someone who just like knows the difference between twins, like people don't always appreciate that, you know? Like, so in that way it could be kind of underrated. But then your explanation,
Parents mix it up sometimes, so you know.
What was that?
My own parents mix it up sometimes. My dad, whenever he like names one of us, he goes, Lex, Matt, Tom, whoever you are. He just throws
Yeah.
Tom. He's trying to throw one of the dogs in.
Just why not? Yeah. It's like so like, but I can see it from both ends. I can.
Yeah, I can definitely see both ends too.
You know, maybe I'm reading into this too much. Do you think being able to see it from both ends means it would be more in the middle?
I think on one hand, being able to see it from both ends would be more in the middle. But on the other hand, as a man with twin experience, I don't understand what the big deal is.
Sure. Okay. You know what? I think that's big. I think that's a big thing you just said. That's a big deal.
So maybe even one more big one to the right.
You know what? Okay. I think I'm willing to accept that.
All right.
You locking that in?
I trust you. Using your twin powers, I trust you.
I'm
All right.
confident I might be wrong.
So with that, Helen, Emily, and Zee, are you guys thinking more left or right?
TBH left.
I'm also thinking left, but
If I was
what
a
are your
twin,
reasons?
so pissed if no one knew like who I was all the time because I'm really proud of being an individual. But also I didn't grow up as a twin. I had like my younger sister who like we got mistaken for twins when we were really little, but by the time we were like 5 and 7, like we very much looked different. So I don't know. I'm just a big fan of individuality. So I feel like it would be an underrated skill, especially because I feel so bad with Kayla and Christina. I can never tell them apart. So like, I don't know. I'm thinking left, but y'all can speak too.
Actually, I'm thinking right.
Ooh.
You think it's overrated?
No, wait, I'm thinking left.
I'm also thinking left just because it's
Okay.
bigger and there's more opportunity for us to be right.
I'm thinking, yeah, I actually do thinking left,
Alright.
but there was an instance. Can I explain? There was an instance of when they said 4 big notches to the right, and I saw someone's eyes pop.
Ooh.
So I was just paying attention to the little subtleties, and I saw the little smirk when they went right though. So I'm at a loss.
It could go either way, truly.
The poker face
Alright.
throwing you off.
It means we've really.
We're going left.
Alright, so we got Team A is where they are right now on the 1/4 on the overrated side. We have Team B going left. Let's reveal.
I called an underrated skill.
Good
Actually,
job, love.
I did.
You know, it's really impressive when people just,
So that would have been the opposite of what you guys did.
I guess it was more the Dan philosophy there. That's okay. That's okay. You know what?
It was definitely more the
can I-
Dan philosophy.
Can I confess?
I forgot about Lex's temperament towards the situation.
Mm.
Can I confess something?
What's up?
What?
I didn't know y'all were twins until now. So
Might have been the haircut.
Yeah, it might have been the haircut.
The haircut definitely.
Yeah.
Hey,
Also, Lex loved the haircut.
Thank you.
looks
I know.
very fresh.
I love your haircut.
It's the same.
Everyone get a haircut. They all look so good.
I think Matt looks like Germa.
Alright.
Shut up, Lex. I don't want to hear this from you.
All right. Hey, we can make the comeback. We can make the comeback.
Emily B, this one's yours.
I'm so
We've got
scared.
artisanal and mass produced.
Oh,
I don't even know what that fucking
Okay.
means.
this could be fun depending on.
You want me to explain what those two mean?
Sure, while you look at the board.
Yes.
Everyone close your eyes.
While
Oh.
y'all eyes are closed, I guess. I'll explain. So artisanal is like homemade, kind of like this nice kind of exquisite kind of thing. Like think maybe like sourdough or pita bread. Whereas mass produced would be white sandwich bread. Right?
You can see the board?
I can see the board.
All right. When you are ready. Everyone open your eyes.
Hmm. Oh. Hmm. Now I'm thinking of it in terms of bread, but it doesn't have to be in terms of
Only
Bread.
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 I love.
Expression Nova.
I didn't know bread was a real thing till just now.
Really?
That's crazy.
Oh.
What about the whole
Wild.
French Revolution, man?
All
What
about
did you do during that?
don't
I
know,
was
man.
busy.
Remember when Dylan Prue said he'd rather get rid of lettuce than Nazis? Cause
I didn't say that.
It was racism. Well, he hates lettuce more than racism.
No, the original quote was Nazis, but it was misconstrued along the way.
yeah, I can explain it later.
Yeah.
He's totally innocent. I just like came out of the curb and just like
I hope you know that carried over, and now all the freshmen think I. Well, I don't think that badly, but
Nah.
You have another one that's misconstrued too. Don't worry.
yeah, no, I hate the taste of baby feet.
More than sour cream and onion chips.
okay, I gotta start thinking of more foods.
Mm.
Your bread one was too
Does it
good.
work for businesses and
Oh,
articles
God.
of clothing and
Articles of clothing. Okay, we're gonna go
art?
Fran. I don't know if you guys know that.
You gotta say franchise.
Oh, this is hard because everyone has different levels of consumerism.
We do be living in a society.
We do live in a
This is
society.
gorgeous society.
This is late stage
mean-
capitalism, the level.
at its finest.
Mozzarella sticks.
Oh,
There's
I'm thinking those are.
mozzarella sticks.
can I get it? Please,
This
please.
one's very mass produced.
I heard the accent on that one.
I know, I'm like Fridays. I'm like baseball.
But I just think of like school lunches, and they were just
School lunches.
yeah. So I feel like it's got to be
Your
way to
school
the.
lunches? Lucky.
They were
Oh.
awful. They were called
they weren't
Bosco
good.
sticks. They weren't even called mozzarella sticks.
I'm thinking of like
It was cheese
Yeah.
product. It wasn't real cheese.
Exactly. So it's definitely got to be way to the right.
yeah. I'm gonna say 7 big clicks.
Yeah, let's see where that gets us.
That's big.
Honestly, I'm kind of content there though.
Maybe we need just a little to the left. Like
Yeah,
maybe like 3 clicks.
Three big ones. Or-
Little.
That was 3 little clicks right there.
One more. How do we feel?
I'm content. I feel like it's at least in the spectrum.
I'm feeling one more little click. Just to play it safe.
Yeah, okay. That looks nice and even.
Yeah.
All right, you locking that in?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Dan, Matt, and Lex. What are y'all thinking?
Now, the thing about mozzarella sticks is, as much as they're like a very common appetizer, I feel like when I think of something that is mass produced in the thing of food, I'm thinking like pizza, French fries, stuff that you can get anywhere, literally anywhere.
Mm.
There are certain places where I think I could go, and I could not get a mozzarella stick.
Sure.
I would agree with that.
Also,
Most-
you know, it's the bigger part, so
And also, relics do come in small batches of like only like half a dozen to 8.
yeah, that's true. That's true. It's true.
So it sounds like you guys are going left.
Yeah, because they also like fast food joints don't sell them,
Mm.
which is what I'm really thinking of here.
All right. So we got.
I'm a little bit conflicted, so I'm just gonna take your guys' word for it.
So we have Helen and Zee locking in on the third notch to the right, and we have Matt, Lex, and Dan going left. I know this is gonna be close. Oh, that is. You guys had the right idea, just a
Alright.
little too far to the right. 1 point.
I thought so.
But sometimes you think those artisanal pizzas, like the ones that have like the
Yeah.
tonic vinegar.
I'm gonna skip
think we were
past
in the
liberal or
Twinkie
conservative. I think.
I agree. Okay. I agree.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip past. Let's go to. No,
But you want to
Reads
do.
books
you know what? This works. Least powerful god versus most powerful god.
What?
Why not?
Hatsune Miku.
All right, so Dan, you will be giving a clue on this one. Can everyone else please close their eyes?
Oh God.
Shoot, Jen, you were supposed to say that. Jen, you want to say it just anyway?
You already said it.
Or no?
All right.
You can tell them to open their eyes.
Everyone open your eyes.
Thank you for being a Jen.
Maybe I should have stuck to the
Driving
red.
down the road and back again.
Oh, I used the bread so early.
Can we
now we
talk
can't use
to
it again.
Dan about things that we would like areas of the subject that we would know about?
I mean,
Because there's a lot of gods. There's a lot of them.
I think my answer would be is kind of it's a well-known one.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
So I don't think that gives anything away because like there's plenty of well-known gods that fall on both ends of this. So I'll give it a go. I'm sorry in advance because I've only dabbled a little bit in this stuff.
we only dabbled in the gods.
Yeah, of course. My clue is Aphrodite.
I knew
Okay.
it was gonna be that bitch.
Okay. So, what we're talking here is someone who is incredibly vain and is willing to act on that vanity.
We gotta
Someone-
remember, Aphrodite essentially started the Trojan War because she wasn't called the most beautiful goddess.
And that's right.
And turns a bitch into a tarantula, essentially, into a big spider.
They're pretty powerful.
Um,
Like you could probably get like Zeus in more ways than
also, like, come on.
like.
If Zeus is hit, they've got to be on the right. Am I right?
Matt.
Just let me know where you want me to move it.
Matt, if what I heard was what you said, that means that everybody would be on the right.
So true. Can
I'm gonna say like, would you agree with like 5 notches, 5 big old notches?
I want to start with 4 big notches.
All right.
Okay, yeah, one more.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, one more.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Go back.
Come on. Aphrodite, one of the most well-known, literally the goddess of love, one of the most powerful forces known to man.
For reference, this is 5, this is 6.
Look, Matt, as a wise man once said, the power of love is a curious thing.
It can make one man weep and another man sing, and emotion is, again, one of the most powerful things we have. Think about it. The love for your country. How many people died in World War I?
All right, fine, I agree with you. Shut up. I agree with you.
Can we do 3 more little ones to the right? How do you feel about that?
Sure, whatever. Let's not argue about which god is more powerful than which other god.
Is this the lock-in I'm hearing?
The answer is dynamite.
All right.
Yeah.
Helen, Emily, and Zee, left or right?
I feel like if he wanted it to be that far right, he could have really said Poseidon or Zeus or something like that. And I hope
Yeah.
Aphrodite can come down.
My girl's a bad bitch.
Me, but I
but-
think a little bit left.
Yeah.
I'm
All
glad
right.
they chose that far right.
So are you guys choosing left?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So we got. I know it's gonna be close, so let's reveal. Oh,
Just
You
the
were
same
right
with
on
our
it. You were
artisanal
right on it.
mozzarella
one
stick.
notch.
You're transphobic
One-
for not
if-
putting Aphrodite.
If
Guys,
you guys
talk
went
about
one
it
notch
again.
back, you would have had 2 points.
You guys talked yourself out of it. I was like, all right, we got like 3 points locked in. Like I knew I wasn't gonna get 4. There was no
I'm
problem.
monologuing. I'm sorry.
Aphrodite's ass.
What do you call? I'm sorry. What do you call it? Because I was
Yeah.
thinking, okay, like all the way to the right would be like a Zeus and a Poseidon, and then like more to the left would be like a Hermes because like
I
you know,
think-
he's a messenger guy.
I think
You
with
know what I
Matt and
mean?
Lex's logic, Hermes would have been the right answer there.
Hermes, really?
Well, I mean, still Greek, which is like probably the most powerful mythos in my opinion, based on stories.
The messenger god.
That's what I'm saying. The
Okay, maybe
messenger guy
Apollo.
would be more-
Probably Apollo.
Through
Maybe.
rain, sleet, snow, or hail, he's gonna deliver your fucking mail.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, next time give Artemis, Aphrodite the respect she deserves.
Hey,
But
it was close.
That's more to the right. Aphrodite, I love Aphrodite. No pun intended.
Helen,
I
you're
want you to think. No.
Helen, you are up next, and you got comedy or drama.
Ooh.
Jen, after you.
Everyone, close your eyes.
Helen, this is your board.
Okay.
Everyone, open your eyes.
Okay, I gotta think of. Oh yeah, now it's hard. The hot seat is hard.
I know, right?
So true.
Oh fudge.
Am I B team?
You are B team.
I feel like my team might know this, or at least one of you will. So, Psyche K.
Oh. Okay. I've heard of it. And I think
Wait,
it's
Psyche.
silly. It's the guy with the 2 like thingies.
I know. I watched.
You've
I
watched,
watched
it
it.
more than me.
Okay. On a scale from The Grinch to Marley and Me,
I love that scale.
it's definitely more on the comedy.
Comedy,
I'm
yeah.
gonna give it like, let's give it 6 notches to the left. Now let's give it 1 more to the right. No, not a little. Now let's give it 1 more to the right.
Big or little?
Big. See, Psyche is funny. Some guy on a date showed me Psyche because he enjoyed it. And then I ended up enjoying it. And it was pretty damn good. It was... You could hear the thoughts of, like, a fucking cat. Like, as well. It was... Am I the...
I think
Helen,
maybe,
I want to
like,
know who you thought. I'll ask this after.
Maybe like 1 mini notch left.
I'm gonna say like 3.
Okay.
I can average out at 2 if you want.
No, do 3. Okay. Ooh. Man.
Huh. Uh-huh. I'm gonna leave it there.
Okay.
All right, you guys locking that in?
Yeah. This is a hard one.
All right, Dan, Matt, and Lex.
I don't even know what this show is. So I don't
I
even.
just want to go right because it's statistically more probable.
I mean, we certainly could.
Or
Yeah.
wait, hold on. What
I
if it's
have,
left?
But I mean,
It-
hold on.
I have a feeling it's left. I have a feeling
I
it's
was
left.
saying, according to Z, this show's pretty damn good, and it seemed funny. So, like,
Left.
I don't know.
Are you feeling left, Dan?
I don't know.
Which way are you feeling, Dan?
I don't even know because I could see both arguments there. You know, the probability thing. but
Which
also-
argument feels more?
You have really good poker face.
I don't know. I feel like I've been really bad with guesses recently, so I don't know if I should be the testing one.
I'll go with left. If Lex wants to go left, I'll go with left.
I'm going with my gut and my hand. Left.
All right, so it sounds like Team A is going left. Team B put their thing where it is. Let's reveal. 3 points.
I mean, hey, we both got the points, so do you know what? I'll take it.
Yeah.
Ah.
Thank you for
I was
trusting.
like, God,
your
I hope
gut,
that show
man.
is just enough.
Who do you think? Who do you think knew it?
We're in the danger zone.
Yeah, no, yeah,
I
you're
want to
right.
know who you thought knew it, and I want to know why.
See, I was kind of thinking Emily first, but I'm like, okay, I feel like both of them will at least know about the show. I'm like, I think both of them will at least know about it,
Like,
or at least
Dylan,
someone will
you
have a
this.
little.
At least one thing went right in that date.
Yo.
I was just about to ask how that date went, but that clears it up. All right, so here is a situation that we are currently in. Matt, Lex, and Dan, you guys are down by more points than you can get on a singular turn. However, this game in the rules does have a catch-up mechanic, where if your team can get the full 4 points, you guys get an automatic extra turn.
Oh,
However, that's only if you get it right on the nose.
oh God.
So Lex, all the stress is on you, and also Team B is 2 points away from winning.
Do this
Ooh,
first.
I'm liking
it goes
this
until
one for
10?
you, Lex.
First to
I'm liking
10
this one
wins.
For you.
Lex,
I'm liking this one for you.
endangered species versus overpopulated species. Jen, take it away.
Everyone close your eyes.
Okay.
Except for me.
Except for you.
Right.
All right.
Everyone open your eyes.
That was a long one.
By the way, a copy of this game is on the way to my house as it speaks.
Very nice.
I do not currently have it.
Let's go. I love this game.
We will have it for Dylan Prue game nights in the future.
I enjoy this.
Did you buy it like the other day, Dylan?
Maybe.
Nice.
How did you hear about this? I've never heard about this.
I follow a YouTube channel called No Rules Barred. They are my favorite board game channel on YouTube. They are mwah. And yeah, this game was just a fantastically built game. I love it. And it has an online emulator version of it as well, so you can play it online as well.
You'll have to see it.
I have deduced my hint.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Bees.
Bees.
Wow.
Bees.
Well,
So
Think
bees
about
aren't
it. Hive
bees
death?
aren't doing well right now.
They are not doing well right now. Are they endangered though? Are they classified as an endangered species? Like it's a big issue that they're dying and all.
I
but-
feel like Lex wouldn't have brought it up if it wasn't about them being
Endangered.
so move it. Can you hold on? 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you move it 5 notches, big notches to the left, just to look at it? All right. How does that make you feel?
I'm thinking. Well, what does it? Okay. What? Can I get a look at one big and one little to the left, please?
One big and one little.
To the left. How does that feel, Dan?
I don't know.
Think about it. Think about it. It's a big thing where we need bees to survive. I
Yeah.
would say, regarding the fact that, yes, there are still a lot of bees, what I would say would qualify, like, a bee being endangered would not be the number of bees, but the number of beehives,
Okay.
right?
No, that makes
Because we don't count individual bees. Like, we count individual, like, white rhinos or something.
Sure. I'm trying to weigh out all the options here. Like, what are the odds that like Lex accidentally chose bees, thinking it was like, there's so many bees, but it's like, but also I
doesn't
think
like bees very much.
Mhm.
So he might, just be remembering all the times he's seen a bee.
That's what I'm saying. And then like, imagine it's all the way to the right. Like, imagine I'm reading into this too much. Imagine that. I'm
looking at us like we're idiots right now.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm happy. I feel better with it on the left, considering all of the the what do you call it, society related things going on with bees right now.
Can I get one little movement to the right? That feels a lot better.
Does it? I think that's fair. I'm just afraid, it's gonna be right off of 4, and I'm gonna flip the chair that I have my laptop on right now.
Are you guys locking that in?
I don't know.
I think we ought to, but
Just do it.
I want to hear what Dan has to say.
I don't know. I just, I don't know. But you know what? Again, I'm laying out what we know. I think that it would be more leaning on the endangered side because of, the thing I just said a little while ago that I forgot. With all the issues with beehives lately, I feel like it would make sense. It's very topical.
It is very topical. You think it could be more to the left?
More to the
regarding
left?
all of the topical issues regarding bees?
Don't know. I don't know. Maybe. But I don't. Can you do one little to the left one more time, please? How does that make you feel?
I feel like, do we really have a choice at this point?
No.
I would just like for the two-factor authentication here, Dan. Are you good with this?
Does that answer your question?
Honey.
Yeah.
I should mention Dan has absolutely nothing writing on this.
I know. Why am I?
The thing is, I want to see Dan make because if Dan believes in an answer, I feel more confident about it.
I'm the person who just for the record, I'm a person in a Dylan game night who lost every single game except for one and somehow got to the end. I don't know if that should be the person you should put all of your chips into.
So do you just want to go for it?
I think it's time.
Let's go for it.
I'm not going to look though.
Locking it in. Helen, Emily, and Zee, we now have to come to you. Do you guys think it is left or right?
Left.
I'm thinking right.
I was also thinking right.
I think they're pretty close.
Wait, you explain yourself. What?
I think they're pretty close, but I think it's just a little far off.
Okay.
I'd like to
just a
hope
little
anyway.
to the right is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Are you guys?
I don't know. I feel like on the left it'd be T-Rexes, woolly mammoth,
Yeah, there's so many the endangered species that it's bees aren't quite there yet.
a white.
They're kind of on the.
How many people think that they are?
Lion.
I don't know. This one's difficult because it could literally go either way.
I think these are making a comeback.
I'm rooting for him, man. I'm rooting for him.
Down in the fourth.
God, I want to hope it's right.
And plus, there's a lot of bee jewelry from
the other day.
Yeah.
It sounds like you guys are leaning right.
Right?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm not looking.
Right. So, if this is 4 points, by the way, Matt will get a chance to go. If not, we'll jump to Zee.
Okay.
No!
We were so
Oh.
close. We were so close.
I,
This is all my fault.
I
great
feel
heaven.
really bad about it, but at the same time, nice.
This is all my fault.
Nice. Let's go.
The win.
That's a win in my book, baby.
Literally both games ended in 6-1.
Well, here's the thing. Z, if you can get Emily and Helen to at least get on the radar, your team, you and Emily, will move on to the grand finals.
Wait a second. There's still a
Scented and
chance.
unscented. I work at Sephora, but I don't know if that could help us.
There's still a chance. There's still a chance.
All right. Jen, once again.
Everyone close your eyes except Z.
Z, this can be your game-winning board.
Oh,
Everyone open your
Okay.
eyes.
okay.
This could be our chance.
So you do work at Sephora?
I do.
Okay.
Or I did.
This is
Yeah,
a reminder to
This is a hard one.
This is a reminder at the peak of suspense to subscribe to Dylan Pro on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. The next
You're
episode.
almost at,
Oh, what was that?
you're almost at 60 subscribers.
We are almost at 60, which means we're almost at 69.
I need you all to smash that like button, obliterate that subscribe button, hit the bell. Hit the bell as well.
And hit the bell. Get notified when Dylan
Get
Pro
out of-
uploads.
Listen, look at me. Look at me. Don't look at the rest of the game. Look at me. Look at me. It's your time to subscribe.
Fine. My time to subscribe.
It's
Like
your
40
time.
minutes in, it is your time to subscribe.
Whoa.
If you've made it this
Statistically, doing it in
far-
the middle is good.
Do y'all know Sephora products?
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, that's a no.
I know some makeup stuff, but you could also do perfumes and body washes and such, and hand soap.
Okay. I'm gonna say a dog's paws.
You know, I ain't never smelled a dog's paws.
I feel
But
like it smell like dog,
yeah, I
but
feel
not
like it's not as
super
bad as, like,
dog.
a dog's ass or a dog's ear or a dog's breath.
It's pretty neutral. It's probably more muted since there's no, well, unless we count like all the stuff it's been walking on. But I didn't
I'd
say
say
dirty.
Maybe leaning a bit towards unscented, but not like
Yeah,
completely.
yeah. Like
I
it's
feel like
pretty
this is
middle.
probably one of the closest to neutral things we've gotten.
Yeah,
I really
I would
don't
agree that it would be leaning unscented though, probably.
because they use that shit to scratch. You know, it could smell a little bad.
Like if it's in a completely sterile environment, like the perfect environment to look at it, whatever, there's no mud or anything on its paws. I feel like if you were to sniff those babies, they wouldn't be too terribly scented.
Maybe leaning towards scented. I feel like wherever it is, it's not an extreme.
Yeah.
Close.
Like it's not gonna smell as dog as the rest of the dog,
Yeah.
methinks.
It's not like wet dog.
Yeah. Or like that, just the dog smell that gets trapped in the fur, because it's not fur.
Yeah. Why is he laughing so hard? What's he cackling at?
Me thinks.
Also, Emily saying dog fills me with joy.
My God.
Oh,
You should hear how Feets and Tommy talk about me when I talk about hot dogs. Hot dog.
hot dog.
Hot dog's paws.
Hot dog's paws. Hot dog's coffee paws.
I love it.
New York.
Concrete jungle, wet dream tomato.
Tomato.
I can kind of get on board with either of them, I guess.
I feel like I
But
said
yeah,
going towards unscented before, but now I'm like maybe going towards a little scented. Because if it was leaning unscented, maybe it would be a cat paw. But dogs be outside. put those dogs away. Put those grippers away.
Hey,
Maybe
put
they
the
do
dogs
have
away.
sense.
Put those concrete grippers away.
We can do like a notch or so right then.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure it still smells a little like a dog. It can't be entirely unscented.
One big notch right.
I could get behind that, I think.
So if we're not on the spectrum at all, we don't get any points.
Yeah.
And then
How about like one little notch backwards? Okay.
Z, this is so random.
I thought y'all had.
And you choose a dog's paw.
Everyone loves a dog.
That is true.
Thought
I
y'all
held a
would.
puppy the other day, and he smelled a mech.
That's a
What do we
puppy.
think about this? I'm either like happy with this or wanting to go one little notch back, and I'm not sure. Like just to make sure.
It would be
Because if it
absolutely
is,
insane if this was true neutral, but I don't think so. It has to have
like if
some.
it's slightly leaning one way or the other, I'm trying to think if we would still end up on the board if we were slightly back one more. If it is just like that close, I don't know. Probably not. I feel like we're pretty close either way, but
Okay.
Are you guys locking it in?
yeah, I feel like we probably should.
Yeah. Otherwise, we'll be here all night. I
Yeah,
swear.
just get
All
it
right.
done.
Locked in. Dan, Matt, Lex, would you guys like to go left or right?
All right, so
Right.
little squirmy bitch. So she has put her paws on my face multiple times. I can tell you, those dogs smell fucking horrible.
Those dogs are barking.
They were barking. They smelled like berries.
Listen, Elsie? Elsie smells already.
That's
Dogs?
bad.
Dogs just smell. I love them to death, but they smell.
To groom them.
So, what do you think, Dan?
You guys seem very passionate about going to the right, so I'm cool with that.
Thank you, Dan.
All right, you guys locking in right?
Your cooperation is noted.
Let's reveal.
Reach.
For the win! Oh.
Yeah, I know you didn't have dogs.
The dogs
See, I
are
was thinking of
barking,
like
baby.
a dog in the perfect environment of
We're
just like
back in
no.
the game.
Who washes their dog every day?
I
Those
was
shit smell
personally-
for the next day.
Yeah, a dog should be washed like every 6 months to make sure their skin is okay.
My dog.
6 weeks, not 6 months.
But I ain't smell his paws.
Jack,
Go
listen,
smell
Dan,
next
okay.
Oh my god.
Stand up.
Burns a lot.
All right, so
Instantly all the way right, baby.
we are going to Matt now. It is 7 to 9. Low calorie, high calorie.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
God
Yes!
fucking damn it.
Yes!
Oh, man.
We are
I
going.
love cake.
Everyone or Jen?
Everyone close your eyes except Matt.
Mm-hmm.
What if I just threw up right
Okay.
Everyone open your eyes.
Okay.
now? I won't, but like.
make
Oh man, I don't like that face, man.
I'm excited, Dan.
Oh, you're excited.
This is my
That's exciting.
thing.
Okay,
This
go
is
ahead,
my
go ahead.
thing.
Great.
It's like
Big news.
I have decided to go with only a McChicken.
The fuck?
Only
a Mc-
chicken. Like if you
Okay.
only ordered the McChicken.
Okay.
Now, you see, Matt knows that I was a McDonald's worker for 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
Comparison with the rest of the McDonald's menu.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's probably more to the left. But not that much because it's McDonald's.
More to the left? It's McDonald's.
Well, yeah, but in comparison, it's literally just like a big chicken nugget and 2 pieces of bread.
Yeah, but
In comparison to the Big Mac, which is, I believe, 2 slices of cheese, 2 patties, lettuce,
I can hear you from
lettuce, tomato, onion, and the Big Mac sauce.
mhm. So
So-
are we playing like a McDonald's game where it's like everything relative McDonald's wise?
I think so, because if he didn't want that, he would have specified like that.
It would have specified what, I'm sorry.
He would have specified like a salad or something.
I guess so.
Like if he wanted, but on the other, well, I'm trying to think of like the McChicken is the lowest of like the chicken, the chicken sandwich, and the deluxe chicken sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
So the McChicken, in all respects, is like one of the lower calorie things on McDonald's menu. If he
Okay.
was something big calorie, he would specify Big Mac, or a tub of ice cream, or gasoline.
Okay.
Gasoline has a lot of calories.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna say like 3-4 notches to the left.
Big notches?
Yeah. Okay, maybe like 3 more notches to the left. Big.
Big notches to the left?
Yes.
This is really interesting.
Well, because I'm getting into the mind of if I wanted to eat healthy at McDonald's, what would I get? Of
Okay.
course, the right answer is nothing, but
Sure. I just
Uh,
think this is very interesting. Because this is not the way I would have gone, but I'm intrigued.
like I would say the only things under the McChicken in terms of calories is a small fry, water, maybe the soda, and like 4 or 6 piece chicken nuggets.
So we're using so we're just using McDonald's. Like the world is McDonald's.
Yes,
That's really interesting.
maybe 4 small notches to the right. Yeah. Are you fine with this, then, Cam?
I don't even know, honestly, because I think you went into this with a much different like thought process philosophy than I did.
Working
But I
for us.
mean, so you've worked at McDonald's,
Yes.
and there like the McChicken isn't a lot of calories in comparison to everything else.
In comparison to everything else, the McChicken is one of the healthiest things there. Which is saying something.
Can you do 3 more notches to the right?
3 more big.
Notches, little notches. Excuse me.
All
How
right.
does that make you feel?
I can see that, yeah. Because granted, some people do also just get grilled cheeses at McDonald's. Like they get 2 pieces of bread and cheese. Just make it at home. It's just me.
I mean,
So
hey, fair enough. You know what? This is your game. You seem very confident about this.
I will lock this down.
I'll lock it with you. I have no stakes in this, so I shouldn't be as stressed out about it as I am.
All right. So, are you guys locking in where it currently is?
I guess so.
Helen, Emily, and Z, your thoughts?
Right.
Yeah, I'm feeling very much right, but now the whole philosophy of the world is McDonald's. Now I'm not entirely sure.
Literally, like I order one thing off the McDonald's app, and it already is like, you're reaching the 2,000 maximum limit of what you're supposed to eat during the day, like throughout the day.
Yeah.
Already.
I'm fine with going right as well.
Are you guys going right?
Yeah, I am. We all
Yeah.
agree?
I agree at least.
Yeah.
Matt, can you please explain your philosophy?
So I was thinking low calorie to high calorie in terms of like a meal. What would and Now, what Lex never took into consideration is the fact that what I consider low and high calorie is much different to what somebody else will consider low and high calorie. So I was considering this on a range of about 700 still, for the sole purpose of it's a McChicken, you know? And a single thing from McDonald's usually ranges around, like, probably, like, just the McChicken is probably around 350 calories, which is about in the middle of the 700 meter, which I would consider, you know, one good-sized meal. Like, one hearty meal, actually.
Didn't someone fuck a McChicken?
Wait, what?
What the?
All I've got to say,
I will not.
GG's, guys.
thank you. I've got to say one thing. Winner, McChicken dinner.
Let's
Zee and Embly, you guys are going to the final tournament. Matt and Lex, valiant effort. I'm sorry. All right, so with that, Zee and Embly B, you guys will move on to the finals to face either John Cook and Julia or Christina and Nick.
That'll be big.
And we'll see you in the next episode where they will all be drawing with their mouths.
Wow.
Oh, yes, I'm ready.
Bum, 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 bum. I remember that game. Too.
I've been training for this.
That game was fun.
Not you, Z.